You know, Source wants you to be selfish. Spirit, Source, God, Creator, the universe, really doesn't matter what word you use. It wants you to put yourself first. Why? Because you're the only self being that self, baby. There ain't nobody who can live your life for you. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Somebody else's life? God's not interested in that. They're living that through them. I mean, this is you. This is your life. Let's talk about the word selfish. Okay. This is what I wanted to discuss. And don't believe me. Please don't take anything that I or anyone else ever says as truth without your own discernment. If it resonates, it resonates. That can be, a happy harmonic resonance, or it can be a triggering resonance. It's all the same. It's still resonating with something. So, the word selfish. If you look into the history of the word, the etymology, and if you look at, the origin of language in general, you notice things developed kind of similarly across cultures because we had similar experiences and things to talk about. There's this, there's that, but I, we, me, and you, that all came much, much later. It all started with self. I am a self. Gosh, that's all I know. I am this. This is myself. And the word selfish, originally, just like other ish ending words, child-ish, just denoted something that was of the same qualities. That upon perception of this thing, you recognized, the perceiver recognized, oh, this is the thing that is like me. To be selfish was to be like the self. And yourself is source. Yourself is spirit, is divine, is sublime. So something that is selfish is that which is authentic, in alignment with the true self. That's what this word always meant. When you saw another person that you recognized you were on the same wavelength as, right? You shared this indefinable, unspeakable connection. That person was selfish in your regard because you were of the same identification of self, similar self. And any action that you took that was in alignment with yourself was selfish. Source wants you to be selfish. So now let's talk about the word selfless, because that word didn't come from above. That word isn't a word that collectively came into existence at the same time because of a similar description or experience. No, selfless was a word invented by one singular man, one person who made up that word in the 1600s. Okay, don't believe me. Find out for yourself. One religious figure in power, a bishop, not saying anything more or less, not even judging this person. This is all just data for you to percolate, calculate, compute as you will. But one person, one day, decided selfish didn't have the definition that they liked because it was too empowering, too freeing. It encouraged people to do things for themselves and not relinquish that control to someone else. So he invented the word selfless and switched the definitions and began to conflate selfishness with this imbalanced, malignant, misanthropic intention with sin, essentially. And therefore selfless could be set up as the foil, as the mirror, as the virtuous counterpart in this non-existent delusional matchup. And that's where the word selfless came into being. And that is how the manipulation, the convincing of us all to relinquish our own power over self to others. It's not where it began, but it's where it really took off. And I just wanted to share that because it's been a very empowering revelation for me. And again, don't believe me. Don't believe what anyone else says. Be selfish enough to find out for yourself. So, just something to think about. I love you. Get selfish, babies. It's all Source wants.